divide among some Tea Party members who you've heard relay are also having concerns about a compromise that they think could be maybe an over-compromise. We've got with us now Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers, a Republican from the fine state of Washington, a key person in this whole debate, sort of the right hand, if you will, of one John Boehner in the House of Representatives. Congresswoman, good to have you.
Good to be with you.
I always think, Congresswoman, that a lot of this is kabuki theater, but allowing for my cynicism, what do you think the chances are of a deal, any deal, getting done before the deadline?
I'm optimistic. A large majority believe that we need to come up with some kind of a solution. And I can't help but thinking back to the beginning of the year when President Obama wanted to raise the debt ceiling $2.4 trillion with a blank check. And it was the Republicans in the House who said, you know what, we're not going to do that unless there are the spending caps and unless there are reforms to the way the federal government spends money. And so we've come a long way.
Do you tell the Tea Party members in the party that look, you've got 90% of your low for, whatever, then let's move on here?
I'm not sure that many of the freshmen especially understand to what degree they've changed the way the Congress operates, and they don't appreciate that. Last year at this time, we were debating more spending, more programs, a second stimulus, cap and trade. It was a very different debate that was taking place. And today, we're debating reducing the size of the federal government, cutting programs, and what is the appropriate level of spending.
Right.
We've also changed the way that these deals come together. Look at the fact Speaker Boehner isn't handing out earmarks. He isn't handing out projects in members' districts like was done in, you look at the health care bill as the latest examples. Both parties operated that way. They've had a very positive impact on the way Congress operates. And I think it's a reflection of where the American people are. And it's refreshing to see.
But, you know these numbers better than I do, and I know you and the Speaker are constantly crunching them, but I'm thinking of the progressives, Congresswoman. If they, 75, all of them, say no to this, and then you have 87 largely Tea Party freshmen, a good many of them say no to this, it makes the math harder for passage just in the House, does it not?
Well, we're going to have to look at what is a part of this agreement that they bring to us. Speaker Boehner has given us the heads up that he expects to have a conference call with the Republicans later on today to go through some of those details. He's made no commitments until he gets the feedback from the members. He's been very transparent throughout this whole process, which I think has really helped build trust between him as our leader, as our negotiator, and the members of our conference.
In the meantime, you guys just don't sleep. Right? That's where we stand.
We're on call.
Okay.
That's true.
Congressman, thank you very, very
Thanks.
much. Not easy times. I always say, whether you're on the left or the right, conservative or liberal, it is not easy.